Hey guys, I'm the Puppet Man, and this is going to be a full guide on the BigBall. All the cutscenes and all the levels in the game with the strategies to beat them. All the levels will be timestamped in the description as well. And if you want to see my initial reactions to the game, I played the early version on my channel before. Video will also be linked in the description. Pretty straightforward. You can win by just moving in a diamond and the guard won't be able to catch up to you. It can only move in 8 directions: up, down, left, right, and diagonal. So as long as you stay pretty close to it, you can normally get around it. So this is bonus level 1. The stage has 2 attacks. A wave of slower guards is thrown to where you were standing, and then a fast wave of guards is thrown at seemingly random. For this level, you just want to go to the bottom of the screen and hug it, move left and right, and react to the guards being thrown. Okay, so level 2 can be a bit tricky because the guards are a lot faster than you. It's all about using the cannon at the right time. Lure the guards up and then down to that corner. Use the cannon and then go to the opposite corner and then wait for them to go to you. Then you go down and then back to the corner and then up, and then you win. So the sneak bonus level is actually pretty cool. It's basically red light, green light. The first stage is simple. There's one guard, and when the middle of them turns black, they can't see you, and you're free to move pillar to pillar. The second stage, however, gets a little bit more complicated. On the second stage, the yellow ball acts like a second guard. You have to wait for both of them to stop looking before you can move forward. Be patient with it, there's no time limit. The yellow ball is down for roughly twice as long as the guard, so wait for the yellow ball to go down before the guard and then move a pillar. Repeat until you make it across and win. This bonus level is very straightforward. Don't hesitate and wait until the guard is about to hit the ground, then start moving forward. Wait in the spots between the guard and then repeat. Alright, so this next bonus level is a fish boss, a little mini boss. Here's the death screen, just to show you guys. So the pattern for this boss is going to be reoccurring throughout this game. Basically, if you let it go up and then you go down, you can go around the perimeter of the screen and repeat until it dies. You're going to see this pattern a lot in this game, as a lot of boss phases use the same kind of chasing you type feature. But as long as you stick to the corners and you go around, it won't be able to get you. For level 3, the guards are much slower than you, and the trick to beating this level is to go to the bottom guard since there's the most open space to move around, and just go around it like it's the guard from level 1. Whatever you do, don't let multiple guards chase you at the same time, because you won't be able to get around two at once. Now, the second half level is just this dumb guy running at you and making a stupid laugh. So it has the same strategy as the fish level, just go around the perimeter of the screen and wait for it to be over.
Oh, hello, you two little sweetie people. My name is Sturd. Hi hee hee hee. Nice to meet you. Hi hee. I am so hungry. Can you find me some food? Would you like to come near me? Hi hee.
No, then I will take it by myself.
Okay guys, the strategy for the first phase of this fight is to mash the spacebar at all times. I repeat, at all times, to keep the boss as far away as possible. This gives you a lot more time to react to his projectiles than if you let him get any closer. Then you can sit on the other side of the screen and react to the projectiles moving up and down. I personally like to stay near this bottom corner because then it gives you a good opportunity to go up when needed, and he tends to shoot less stuff in the corner, except for right now, bad example, but you get it. You just do this until the timer runs out and wait for phase 2.
Not so fast.
So for the caterpillar phase, sadly, I have no idea how long it is. Me and my friend tried to beat it, but we ended up concluding that is not possible because the way he turns is kind of buggy, and it makes it very hard to go around him to avoid his
Finally,
projectiles.
I was so hungry.
This is some footage of me and him trying to beat it and then concluding that it is impossible. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes the projectiles, uh, if you're like, if they spawn like flat like that and you're in front of him, they're going to hit
just
you.
lose. Yeah.
And if this is like a full minute fight and you have to avoid like 10, like 12 projectiles, I don't know if that's like realistically possible.
It really isn't.
I don't think that there's like a strategy that you can use to avoid them consistently. With all the inconsistencies like him not turning and shit.
Yeah. See, if he turned consistently, I feel like you could, like, make, like, a little fucking, like, square grid with the ball and be fine or some shit.
Yeah,
But since he doesn't turn, it's just kind of like you lose.
it really is.
I don't know. I don't think this one is possible at
That
all.
is that is what I thought as well. Next up is the Golden Guard bonus level, and all you need to do for this one is go in a big circle. The guard is about the same speed as you, so as long as you don't stop moving, he won't be able to catch you. And the guards being shot are mostly at a horizontal angle, so you can avoid them very easily by going up and down in this pattern. Sadly, I do think this level is glitched and impossible because there's an invisible wall keeping you from going too far to the right. So when your friend spawns with the button you're supposed to push, it does instantly kill you, or at least it instantly brings up the loss screen. See, your friend spawns in the top right corner, and then it instantly kills you. And I did go through and play it again, and the same thing did happen a second time. So I'm really not sure. I think the level's glitched, sadly, making those two segments the only impossible segments in the game. the Golden Guard level and the Caterpillar phase of the boss. This next bonus level is a mini game where you're supposed to react to the guys running at you and then shoot them, but the problem with it is that many of the guards, they come at unreactable speeds, so you have to throw before they spawn. Throw too much and it'll instantly kill you, but just throw in two directions at a steady pace and you'll have no problem winning this level. You want to have a steady stream of projectiles up and down, and then react to the guards coming from left and right because they're not nearly as fast as the ones that come from up and down. This is the final bonus level, and it has a very simple pattern to beat it. First, you want to go get the key immediately, hug the top, and then hug the bottom. Then, when you go and get the second key to open up the exit, you grab it, wait for him to come to you, go up and above him, and then straight down to the exit. This is the yellow boss, our final encounter with the character Yellow, at least in the gameplay. We will see more of him in the cutscenes later. So you wait for the first timer to run out. And then this is another boss where you can just go around the perimeter of the screen to beat it, and that's one way of beating it. This guy, he's kind of weird. His tentacles stretch out and get you sometimes when you go up to the ceiling. And he has like this weird collision with the walls. So I'm gonna let him get me real quick. So this is his death screen. And then if you guys want to beat this level easily, you can just get him stuck on this wall. You let him come to you first, go above him, and go over to the right wall and put this man in the corner of shame. And then he can't move. He's stuck like that forever. You can move around the level, do whatever you want, and he won't be able to get you. That is the easiest way of defeating this boss. I'm sure it will get patched as soon as Slender Nightmare sees this video, but for now it works. And then you just wait for the timer to run out and then disintegrate him with the cannon like always. So next up is the Fly Boss. This is what his game over screen looks like. He licks your dead body. And the strategy to beating this guy is actually pretty simple. Like a lot of bosses, if you go around the perimeter of the screen, you will be fine most cases. He is a little tricky because when he's balled up like that, he does move faster than you, which makes the corners really, really tight. So you want to make sure not to get stuck on any of the invisible walls around the perimeter, and just repeat this strategy until you kill him, or until the timer runs out. The eggs he shoot have no hitbox, so never be afraid of those. All they do is spawn as little guys, and I've never been caught by the little guys, so I wouldn't worry about them like at all. All they do is force you to keep moving around the screen, but you're going to do that anyway.
Oh, hello there, dear. I've been expecting you. Do you want to be my friend? Why you were looking at me like that? I am so ugly. Be my friend, please. Please, please, please. Why not?
For the first phase of this boss, you just want to go around the perimeter of the screen. You got to accept that you're going to die here a few times because there's no other way to avoid the boss due to his hitbox shifting from big to small. And since there's slime falling from the sky, and if it hits you, you become slowed, the guy will instantly catch you, so you'll die if the slime hits you. But since you have to move around the perimeter, a slime hitting you is going to be RNG, and you just have to accept that if you want to beat this guy. It's going to take some attempts. Stick to the strategy, it works. Like, trust the process will get you through it. This guy, he's not very hard. His second phase is pretty easy. So if you get lucky on this one, you're going to beat
Why
this guy.
not?
For the second phase, all you're going to have to do is pick a side and then move back and forth, reacting to the slime projectiles that he shoots. I think in this run, I mostly stuck to the left corner, and then I moved back and forth depending on what he shot.
They told us that everything could be better by signing the paper.
Alright, this boss is actually really easy. First, we're going to see the death cutscene real quick. Nice little fire effect there. So anyway, the entire strategy for this boss is you're going to go down a little bit, and then the only threat is the volcano shooting the fire, which isn't that much of a threat. And you're just going to shoot. Just keep hitting that space bar. Your projectile gains speed if you move forward while shooting it, so you want to shoot it while moving forward most of the time. Get one to thread the needle and hit the boss, and he's toast. So next up is the lightning boss, otherwise known as the robot. He was by far the hardest boss in the original version of the game. Beating him is going to drop a code for another hidden boss. For this first phase, it's just shooting lightning. It's RNG whether it's fast or slow and what direction it goes in, so just hug this wall and then hope that nothing instantly gets to you. For the second phase, you have a guard chasing you and you have to avoid the lightning. This one spot, not much lightning gets shot there in general, so if you make a little square right there, you can generally react to the lightning while it's coming to you, change direction if needed, and that is going to be the most consistent way to get you through the second phase. For the third phase, he has this shotgun lightning attack. You're just going to pick a corner to stand in, and you're going to move back and forth. It's very similar to the green guy's second phase, except now it's with lightning. It's pretty much the exact same pattern if you've already beaten that guy. You can start it off by luring him up and then going down. Finally, we have the fourth and final phase of this guy. He becomes helicopter. Nice fan sound. Basically, he's just like all the other guys who have this pattern. You're just going to move around the perimeter of the screen in a nice long square, and you're just going to do this until the timer runs out. So this is the Lightning Dorito. It's the soul of the robot. This is his game over screen. And for this guy, he does have a dead spot where he won't shoot any lightning. You can line it up very easily with the background. There's a window that you want to sit on. Otherwise, all his lightning is completely RNG, shot in random directions. There might be a pattern, but I don't see it. Seems to be at varying speeds as well. Looks like a real nightmare to react to. To initiate the final boss, you're going to want to use the code that we got from the green guy. It'll be on the lid of the oven in the cutscene after you defeat him.
Bomb activated.
So this is the final boss. I'm going to show you the death cutscene. And then I found a way to completely break this boss. I will show you that to you after I show you the attempt where I actually defeated it normally. So to defeat the boss normally, you're going to want to go down as far as you can to get more reaction time from the lasers. And you're basically going to want to go from right to left to right to left of the screen. You don't want to stay in one half of the screen for too long, because the bomb can shoot either a single laser, a double laser, or a triple laser, all at varying speeds. And if it shoots a double or a triple and you're right next to it, or you're staying in one area, it is more likely that it is going to hit you. So you definitely want to keep moving across the screen. Now for the cheese, this is actually really funny. I figured out that you can control which way the boss moves. So you know what I did? I shoved him off the screen and then he couldn't shoot me. Very cool. Very good. He's very sad. Red is gone. Oh no! Okay, I'm sorry. That's kind of funny. I hate you, Bomb. Alright guys, second phase of the bomb is kind of similar because you still have that really wide hurt box, right? These lasers are going to be hitting the tip of the flame on the tail of the rocket, and it's going to kill you. It's very similar to the first phase, except you cannot move up and down, only left and right, and there is an invisible kill wall to the right, but survive for 30 seconds, half as long as the first phase, and you're going to be good. Now, there is more cheese for this. So here's the cheese. You can control how the bomb moves the same way as before. So if you simply stop the bomb from moving, he can't shoot you. Yay! I love this game. Alright guys, so after this cutscene you have the credits. If you wait for the rocket ship to make it all the way across the credits, you get another cutscene. At the end of the credits, when you get this little cutscene, a second code is going to be in there, and that code is going to be for the king's backstory. And that code that just flashed and then is gone, it unlocks another cutscene when you put it into the bomb. I will skip ahead. I won't make you guys sit through the rocket going across the screen. Alright guys, this is going to be the cutscenes for the king's backstory taken from the end of the credits while the king is crying. This is going to be the true ending of the game. It comes from the code that we got when the rocket started to take off. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my guide of the Big Ball. If you're trying to play through it and defeat any of the bosses I showed, good luck. If you're going to try and go defeat the Caterpillar boss, extra good luck. To Slender Nightmare, I thought you did a great job on this update. It was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. I think that a lot of the bonus levels, all the concepts were really cool, and I liked the bosses that you put in, and I especially liked a lot of the new music that you put in the game. I thought all the songs were pretty good. The only exception is I think you broke the audio of some of the cutscenes because it doesn't work. If you die on a boss more than like 10 times, it'll kill all the audio in the game and you have to relaunch it to have it work normally. But other than that, man, great job. I'm probably not going to play another update if you update this again, just because I think I've put enough hours into the Big Ball. I think I'm ready to be done with it. But I will play your new stuff when it comes out. So, great job. Keep making games. And Luigi Kid, I challenge you to beat the Caterpillar boss. Okay? Get on that.